What's up, Broncos country? Welcome back to another video here on the channel where we live and breathe Denver Broncos 24/7. Today we've got a bombshell to talk about. Our head coach, Sean Payton, just made a statement about the Broncos being interested in bringing running back J.K. Dobbins to the team. That's right, folks. The former Chargers and Ravens back might be heading to Denver. So, Broncos fans, are you hyped or a little skeptical? Let's break this news down, analyze what it means for the roster, the offense, and how the fan base is reacting. Grab a cold one, take a seat, and let's dive into this play. Here's the scoop. According to Yardbarker, the Broncos are hosting J.K. Dobbins for an official visit today and tomorrow. That's right. The guy who rushed for 905 yards and 9 touchdowns last season with the Chargers is in town, and Sean Payton seems seriously interested in adding him to our backfield. The news came from insider Tom Pelissero, who confirmed Dobbins is being evaluated as a potential weapon for Denver's 2025 offense. But hold on, it's not that simple. Dobbins currently has an unrestricted free agent tender from the Chargers, meaning the Broncos would need to offer him a deal worth at least $1.644 million to match the tender. If he doesn't sign anywhere, else by July 22nd, the Chargers retain exclusive rights to him. But make no mistake, Sean Payton isn't playing around. He said Dobbins is a good player we've seen up close, and called this an opportunity to bring in a guy who can help us win. Sounds like a power move, doesn't it? Now let me ask you, Broncos fans, do you think Dobbins is the missing piece our offense needs to finally break out? Or are you confident with the current RB group? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is going to be a hot debate. All right, Broncos country, let's talk about the man of the hour, J.K. Dobbins, for those who might not be familiar. He's a 26-year-old running back drafted in the second round by the Ravens in 2020. He had a promising start to his career, but injuries hit hard, including a torn Achilles that nearly ended his 2023 season. But in 2024, he bounced back strong with the Chargers, proving he still got gas in the tank. Check out the stats. In 13 games last season, Dobbins rushed for 905 yards, averaged 4.6 yards per carry, and scored 9 touchdowns. He also caught 32 passes for 153 yards, showing he's a versatile back who can contribute both on the ground and through the air. And there's more. He ranked 7th in the NFL in yards after contact per attempt, 2.5, and 4th in broken tackles, 24. That's the kind of explosiveness we need in this offense, right? Now imagine this guy in Sean Payton's system. Payton has always liked using 2 main backs, never relying solely on a bell cow. With Dobbins, we could have a guy who brings that burst on the ground, breaks tackles, and adds value as a receiver. Let's be real. Our 2024 ground game wasn't great. We ranked 31st in rushing yards, even with Bo Nix scrambling for 352 himself. So bringing in someone like Dobbins might just be the spark this offense needs. So what do you think, Broncos fans? Is Dobbins the game changer we need in the backfield, or is his injury history too risky? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's put things into perspective, Broncos country. Our backfield is going through a serious revamp. In the 2025 draft, Sean Payton and GM George Paton went out and got some fresh legs, selecting running back R.J. Harvey in the second round. Harvey is making waves in the fantasy football community. He's fast, dynamic, and has serious playmaker potential. Payton himself posted, on X, a pic of his daughter with Harvey, captioned, "When your daughter likes your second round pick." That tells you how excited Payton is about the kid. But beyond Harvey, we've got some other names in the backfield. Audric Estime, Jaleel McLaughlin, Tyler Beatty, and Blake Watson. Estime, for example, is a guy Coach Payton praised a lot during OTAs, saying he's going to have plenty of opportunities in 2025. In 2024, he had just 76 carries for 310 yards, but averaged 4.1 yards per carry and scored 2 touchdowns. He's a true power back, the kind that runs straight into defenders. Meanwhile, McLaughlin and Beatty are more of those change-of-pace guys who bring speed and agility to the field. So why bring in Dobbins? Well, Payton has already said that the 2025 free agent market for running backs is pretty weak. He even mentioned Najee Harris as the best name available, which really says a lot about the lack of depth. On the other hand, this year's draft was packed with talent, and Harvey is already being seen as a long-term investment. But Dobbins would be an immediate upgrade. a guy with real NFL experience who's faced tough defenses and proven he can produce. It's like Payton's thinking, let's mix Harvey's potential with Dobbins' consistency and build a backfield that defenses fear. And let's not forget, in 2024, Bo Nix carried the offense. He led all rookie QBs in touchdown passes and took us to the playoffs. But heading into 2025, defenses now have film on him. He's going to need more help from the run game to keep defenses guessing. A Harvey-Dobbins duo might just be the key to creating more space and letting our QB shine even brighter. What do you think, Broncos fans? Is Payton building a dream offense, or is he just making flashy moves to keep us watching? All right, folks, time to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The AFC West is as competitive as ever. The Chiefs are still the kings of the division, with Mahomes doing his thing. The Chargers, even after losing Dobbins to free agency, brought in Najee Harris and are stacking their offense. And the Raiders, well, they're the Raiders, but you can never count them out. If Dobbins joins the Broncos, we could gain a serious edge over these guys. Think back to 2024. Our run game struggled against physical defenses like the Chiefs. Remember that game in Kansas City? Estime and McLaughlin brought some energy, but it wasn't enough to take down Mahomes. Dobbins, with his ability to break tackles, might be the guy who makes the difference in those close games. He already showed that when he ran all over us with the Chargers in 2024, plus Sean Payton's under pressure. After getting the Broncos to the playoffs with a rookie QB, expectations for 2025 are sky high. Fans want more than just a playoff appearance. We want to compete for a title, and Payton knows that. He's already made some controversial decisions, like that loss to the Bengals late in 2024, where his play calling got blasted. Bringing in someone like Dobbins could be the move that shows he's serious about building a contender. But hey, Broncos country, let me ask you, do you still believe in Sean Payton? Or are you starting to lose patience with his decisions? And Dobbins, is he the guy who can take our offense to the next level, or just another risky bet? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Broncos country, the orange and blue is on fire on X with the news about J.K. Dobbins. Some fans are hyped, saying he and R.J. Harvey could be an unstoppable duo, like a 1-2 punch in the run game. Others are more cautious, pointing to his injury history and questioning if it's worth investing in a guy who's had physical setbacks. One fan even posted, "If Payton thinks Dobbins can take us to the Super Bowl, I trust him." So I ask, do you really trust him, Broncos fans? The truth is, Broncos country is divided. On one side, you've got people excited about a more explosive offense. On the other, there are those who think Payton's just patching holes with expensive players, when he should be focusing on the draft or improving the O-line. And honestly, I get both sides. Dobbins is undeniably talented, but his injury history is a red flag. Still, our backfield needs someone who can step in and make a difference now, not just down the road. So which side are you on? Do you think Dobbins is the missing piece to take our offense to the next level, or would you rather see Payton double down on Harvey and Estime? Drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what Broncos country is thinking. Broncos country, what a time. To be a fan, Sean Payton is making moves, Bo Nix is ready to take that next step, and now this J.K. Dobbins talk might change everything for our offense in 2025. Could this be the moment we start dreaming big again? Are we finally about to see that dominant offense we've all been waiting for? I'm excited, and I want to know if you are too. So let's talk. Drop a comment with your thoughts on Dobbins joining the team, if you still believe in Payton to take us back to the top, and how you're feeling about the upcoming season. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. And of course, share it with the whole Broncos country, orange and blue baby, because together, we make this team even stronger. Until next time, Broncos country. And as always, go Broncos!